top 10 action web series to watch right now. If you're a big fan of action-packed dramas, there are a number of shows fighting for your attention. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we tell you about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Now grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of this video, because today's video is going to list down the top 10 action web series to watch right now. So let's get started. Number 10. Lethal Weapon. This action comedy drama television series that first aired on Fox in September 2016 is a spin-off from the original movie series starring Danny Glover and Mel Gibson. The series follows two cops, Roger Murtaugh and Martin Riggs, the former with a family, and the latter had his wife killed. While Murtaugh is practical, Riggs does not mind getting his hands dirty to complete a job. Lethal Weapon follows a Texas cop and former Navy SEAL Martin Riggs, who suffers the loss of his wife Miranda Riggs and his unborn baby, and moves to Los Angeles to start anew, transferring to Los Angeles' police department. There, he gets partnered with LAPD detective Roger Murtaugh, who, having recently suffered a minor heart attack, must avoid any stress in his life, while maintaining a low level of stress. They can't stand each other at first, but along the way, they get used to each other as partners after a while. Martin Riggs also has to go through therapy, as he builds on his friendship with Roger and Maureen Cahill. Number 9. Jessica Jones. Following the tragic end of her brief superhero career, Jessica Jones tries to rebuild her life as a private investigator, dealing with cases involving people with remarkable abilities in New York City. This action-packed 2015 Netflix web series stars Kristen Ritter as Jessica Jones, a former superhero now running a detective agency. She is an alcoholic, possesses superhuman strength, and is suffering from PTSD. The series was widely acclaimed for its noirish stylization, the depiction of sexuality, and the risk of tackling dark subject matters in a superhero series. Ever since her short-lived stint as a superhero ended in tragedy, Jessica Jones has been rebuilding her personal life and career as a hot-tempered, sardonic private detective in Hell's Kitchen, New York City. Plagued by self-loathing and a wicked case of PTSD, Jessica battles demons from within and without, using her extraordinary abilities as an unlikely champion for those in need, especially if they're willing to cut her a check. Number 8. Cobra Kai. 34 years after losing to Daniel LaRusso in the All-Valley tournament, Johnny Lawrence has hit rock bottom with his life. After reluctantly saving his teenage neighbor, Miguel Diaz, from a group of bullies, Johnny decides to reopen the Cobra Kai dojo, and Miguel quickly becomes his star student. Johnny finds renewed purpose in his life and a chance to recapture his glory days, but his actions inadvertently revive his old rivalry with Daniel, who is now a successful car dealership owner who has been struggling to find balance in his life and with his family following the death of his longtime friend and mentor, Mr. Miyagi, some years prior. As his rivalry with Johnny worsens, Daniel opens up the Miyagi Dojo to counteract Cobra Kai and takes his daughter Samantha and Johnny's estranged son, Robert Keene, as his star students. Daniel and Johnny eventually deal with the consequences of their mutual animosity as the rivalry trickles down to their own students, and familiar faces from the past emerge to fan the flames. Number 7. Legion. David Haller is a troubled young man diagnosed as a schizophrenic. But after a strange encounter, he discovers special powers that will change his life forever. Another TV series based on the Marvel Comics, Legion, is based on the mutant character David Haller from the Marvel Universe. He is a schizophrenic and has been a patient at various psychiatric hospitals since birth. The series creator, Noah Hawley, wants to use this condition of his to portray the series as the story of an unreliable narrator. And the series has been greatly praised by critics for its surreal and brilliant departure from traditional superhero tropes. David Haller is a troubled mutant whose perception of reality is heavily distorted. Yet, he may be the most powerful being in existence, and he doesn't even know the extent of his power. Unsure of the world around him, David must confront his demons and find out the truth about himself and his abilities, or the mutant race could be in very real jeopardy. Number 6. Into the Badlands. A mighty warrior and a young boy with supernatural powers search for enlightenment in a ruthless post-apocalyptic America controlled by feudal barons. This action TV series is a story about a warrior and a young boy who take up a journey together through a perilous land to seek enlightenment. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the series sees civilization left in ruins, with the new feudal society using extremely violent means to keep what remains of the population in check. The series was highly praised for its detailed choreography of martial arts. Number 5. Luke Cage. When a sabotaged experiment gives him super strength and unbreakable skin, Luke Cage becomes a fugitive attempting to rebuild his life in Harlem and must confront his past and fight a battle for the heart of his city. Set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this action TV series stars Mike Colter as Luke Cage, a former convict with superhuman strength and unbreakable skin. Besides Colter, the series stars Mahershala Ali, Simone Missick as Theo Rossi. This gritty, action-packed series is a throwback to the now almost extinct blaxploitation genre. It was highly praised by critics for its socially conscious narrative and powerful performances. Number 4. Daredevil. Taking a step back from the Devils, and then there's Daredevil. Certainly a better version and attempt by Marvel as compared with the movie. Daredevil kicks some serious ass and beats the crap out of criminals and thugs with ease, given his heightened senses and his combat training, along with his skills as a lawyer. The best thing about the Daredevil series is its action sequences and the casting. Matt Murdock, played by Charlie Cox, is comparable with Robert Downey Jr. for Iron Man. Daredevil, along with Jessica Jones, is probably one of the handful good stints by Marvel in the television space, given it maintains the present form. Number 3. Narcos. Based on the life and lies of Pablo Escobar, the Colombian drug lord and billionaire, Narcos makes one wonder, and at times believe in the notorious supply chains and the revenue accumulated thereafter from production and smuggling of cocaine across the American borders. The rise and fall of Escobar, amidst a lot of corruption, arrests, and escapes, shows the grim reality of drug dependency and the moneymongers who contrive such heinous crimes under the cover of drug smuggling. A life full of betrayals and dogfights, Pablo Escobar's shoes are the ones none could step into, and nobody should. Number 2. Stranger Things. More than the thrill, the most liked fact about Stranger Things was the horror angle to it. Set in the 80s in Indiana, a young boy disappears under mysterious circumstances, and a search operation follows by the police, his friends, and family. Spiced up with quite a lot of supernatural phenomena like telekinesis, unnatural human-based experiments producing supernatural results, and the old-era unknown technology causing negative effects, Viewpoint gives it a chilling advantage among TV shows. Add a few monsters, and everything becomes even more compelling. Number 1. Mindhunter. Mindhunter tries to poke at the curtain of the mystery that is the closet to us and yet still far from the reach from the human brain, especially the brain that doesn't act like the other normal ones. This show follows two FBI agents, Holden Ford and Bill Tench, as they try to understand what makes a serial killer tick. One of the best shows to debut last year, Mindhunter is based on the book of the same name by former FBI agent John Douglas, in collaboration with the writer Mark Olshaker. Helmed by David Fincher, Mindhunter is a near-perfect portrayal of the incidents depicted in the book. Near-perfect because the creators have taken some creative license in drawing up the characters and managing their storylines. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel for amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.